Exposing my unfair dismissal, the truth they hid. In June 2024, I walked into my job at Riverside Community Hospital, where I'd been a dedicated medical technician for 6 years, unaware that my life was about to unravel. What followed was a devastating unfair dismissal, a web of lies, and a fight to expose the truth. This is my story, shared here on YouTube to shine a light on workplace injustice and inspire others to stand up for what's right. If you find this story compelling, please like the video, subscribe, and check out the links in the description for resources on fighting unfair dismissals. I loved my role at Riverside. It was challenging, long hours, high-pressure situations, but helping patients and working alongside my team made it worthwhile. I had glowing performance reviews and even received an Employee of the Month award in 2023. But on June 20th, 2024, everything changed. My supervisor called me into a meeting with HR. Without warning, they accused me of unprofessional conduct involving a patient's medical records. They claimed I'd accessed and shared sensitive information improperly. My stomach dropped. I'd never done anything like that. When I asked for specifics, they stonewalled me, saying only that I was suspended pending investigation. A week later, a termination letter arrived. It alleged I'd violated patient privacy laws, citing an incident on June 15th where I supposedly accessed a patient's file without authorization. The hospital reported me to the state regulatory board, jeopardizing my career. I was floored. I remembered that day. I'd followed protocol to the letter, accessing records only as part of my duties under a doctor's instruction. Something wasn't right. Why were they targeting me? I started digging. A colleague who wished to remain anonymous tipped me off. The hospital was facing a lawsuit over a data breach that exposed patient information. They needed a scapegoat to deflect blame, and I, a diligent but outspoken employee who'd raised concerns about understaffing, was an easy target. The realization hit hard. My dismissal wasn't about my performance. It was a cover-up to protect the hospital's reputation. Determined to clear my name, I hired an employment lawyer, dipping into my savings to afford the fees. We demanded access to the hospital's records, including audit logs of my computer activity. The hospital resisted, citing technical issues, but we persisted. Meanwhile, I faced the emotional toll of being labeled a wrongdoer. Friends distanced themselves, and job applications went unanswered once potential employers heard about the allegations. Sleepless nights and constant stress became my reality, but I refused to let the hospital's lies define me. After months of legal wrangling, we obtained the audit logs in September 2024. They showed I'd accessed the patient's file exactly as instructed, with no unauthorized activity. We also secured a statement from the doctor who'd given the order, confirming my actions were legitimate. Armed with this evidence, we filed a wrongful termination lawsuit, alleging the hospital fabricated the accusations to cover their own negligence in the data breach. The legal battle was exhausting. The hospital's lawyers painted me as a disgruntled employee, even bringing up a minor disagreement I'd had with a supervisor years ago. But the truth held up. In March 2025, the court ruled in my favor, finding that Riverside had no evidence to support their claims and had violated due process. I was awarded back pay and damages, and the regulatory board dropped their investigation. It was a bittersweet victory. My reputation was restored, but the ordeal left scars. This experience opened my eyes to how institutions can manipulate narratives to protect themselves, leaving employees like me to pick up the pieces. I'm sharing this story to empower others facing similar injustices. If you're dealing with an unfair dismissal, document everything, seek legal advice, and don't give up. I'm now working at a new healthcare facility, rebuilding my career, but I'll never forget how the truth was almost buried. Thank you for watching my story. If it resonated with you, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more content on workplace rights, and check the links in the description for resources to protect yourself. Together, we can hold employers accountable and demand fairness. Let's keep the conversation going. Share your experiences in the comments below.